The main reason I'm excited about this is we have a very short growing season where I live, and I feel like this is gonna be great for during the winter months. Like right about now, I can start growing things like herbs and maybe lettuce inside, and I don't have to count on good weather for that. Let me go ahead and open this up and show you what it comes with and what it looks like. This is everything that this hydroponics growing system comes with. Something that I really like about it is that it comes with everything that you need from start to finish, except for your seeds and the water. So basically what a hydroponics growing system is the plants that you are trying to grow are just gonna be growing in water. So you're gonna fill this space up with water, and then we have a little motor in here that is going to rotate the water around just to keep it from growing bacteria and stuff like that. So we have that on the outside of it. This right out here shows about how much water is in here, and then you can also kind of see the water in there as well. You can also just lift this top off if you need to access the motor or the water at any time to refill it or whatever. So this leaves room for growing 12 different things in here, which is really nice. That's a large number of plants you can grow in here. And it does have a little spot you can lift off right here to add more water. And that valve is just easier than lifting this whole thing out, especially after you have your plants growing. I'm just gonna set this little piece up so you can see what it looks like when it's all set up. On the top of this hydroponics growing system here, you do have the power button, you have the light button. There are 3 different light modes, so you can select them based on what you are growing, whether you need more light or less light at different parts of germination. You can set the amount of time that you want the lights on. And then this is the pump button if you want to schedule when the pump is going to be turning on. When you do set when you want the pump to run, it's going to basically put itself on a timer, which is really nice. And then you can see on the inside of this top panel here are all the little lights that are going to be growing your little plants. So let me just set this on here. All right, so now that I have this fully assembled and attached here, you can raise this up to however high you want. This goes up to 21 inches tall, which is really nice, especially if you have plants that sprout upwards. Something like cilantro that just needs a little bit more space. I feel like that would be really nice for that. But also if you have your seeds just starting out, you're gonna want this nice and low just to give all the light and nutrients that these little seeds will need. Here's your little plug-in. There is a little adapter here on the back of this hydroponic system. This also does have a really nice user manual that gives you all the information that you will need to set this up and to get it to work. We have 12 of these little pods. This is where you're going to put your dirt and your seeds and any of your plant food. And this does come with 24 different starts to put your plants in. Basically, if you choose not to use dirt, you can just use these little pieces here, which is a nice option if you do want to make it a little bit less dirty, but I'll just show you what they look like. They kind of look like little sponges, and they have a little hole on top where you're gonna put your little seed. And so once you have this piece and you have your little sponge, and you have your little dirt sponge here, you can put your seed in there and then you place it in to this little hydroponic system. And so by the end, you're gonna have all your little pieces in here. So now I have all 12 of these little bases in here, and once they start growing, the roots are gonna come out of this little dirt sponge out here, and they're gonna go out into the water down below. And the nice thing about this is you can either just keep them in here until you're done or you're done harvesting whatever it is that you're growing, or you can actually start growing these close to springtime, but when it's way too cold. Once they've already started, you can take them out and put them in your garden, and then they're good to go. You can just take this little start with all the little roots that will be on this, and you can go plant it in your garden. So I do like that option. And while you are starting out these plants, some plants, just depending on what you're growing, you can use these little domes, and you can put a little dome over each one of your little seedlings. This also does come with plant food options if you choose to use them. And it does have more information on the backs of these labels and in the user manual of how to use these if you choose to do so. I'm gonna go ahead and add water to this and then plug it in so you can kind of see what it sounds like and what it looks like when it's fully working. Okay, you can see here I have it all plugged in. I have the water filled up to about the 2.5 to 3 liter mark here. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and turn the power button on. Ooh, that's really nice. So there are different settings for lighting. For example, right now it's put on under seedling and it has the settings already put in here. This is the vegetable preset and the bloom preset. So I do like that there are different options there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the pump so you can see about how it sounds. So I don't know if you can see the water. There's a little bit of water movement in here. Let me lift out one of these so you can see. I don't know if you can see the water movement in here, but the pump is on. And I honestly don't even hear it. So I was waiting for it to click on, but it is already on, and I can feel that it's working. I can feel a little bit of vibration here, and I can see the water moving in here, but I don't hear anything. So that's huge, especially if you're keeping this on your countertop or in your bedroom. You don't have to worry about hearing a loud noise while your hydroponics system is going basically all day long. Overall, I'm really impressed with this, and I'm so excited for all the different things that I can use this for this winter, whether it's growing little flowers to brighten up your kitchen or is growing things like herbs and lettuce. I feel like this is gonna be so useful, especially with 12 different seed spots in here. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link in the description down below so you can go check this one out yourself. If you found this review useful, please give this video a thumbs up and follow us for more. Thanks for watching. Bye.